Romanian MPs have approved criminal law changes that could shut down several ongoing high-level graft cases. The bills are the latest in a series of legal and personnel changes made by the ruling Social Democrats since they came to power in 2017. Opposition politicians plan to challenge the bills at the Constitutional Court. Well, Dan Barna is the leader of the opposition Save Romania Union Party, and he joins me now from Bucharest. Hello, and thank you very much for talking to Euronews. First of all, can you just give us your reaction to these changes and why? Tell us why you're so concerned about them.
Hello and good evening. Thank you for the invitation. Everybody remembered the massive protests at the beginning of 2017 that were broadcasted all around the globe. Well, today, in the Romanian parliament has ultimately won the fight against our own people, because it was voted these amendments to the penal code and procedure penal code, which where the high corrupted people, officials, are favored by law. It is like in the South American so-called democracies, where the criminals are making their own law, since the president of the Social Democrats, which is the president of the Chambers of Deputies, Mr. Dragnea, is double convicted. And today he voted with his own finger this changing in the penal legislations, which ultimately will help him a lot. So there are few lines. I will mention a few of the elements which are introduced to these amendments. Reduction of prescription terms for criminal liability, and this will most likely help Mr. Dragnea, because he has two process ongoing, and this reduction of prescription terms from 8 to 6 years will directly benefit to him. Other concerning initiatives which were approved today, full decriminalization of negligence in public office. For example, I'm sure you remember in 2017 it was that fire in collective club in Bucharest where 65 young people died, some of them in the fire, the other in the hospital because of nosocomial infections. All those responsible will no longer be convicted under this changing of the law, which is profit to the corrupted guys, but it also generates this kind of outrageous effect for the citizens. The term for criminal complaint, for example, is reduced to only 1 year. After 1 year, if the person who files a criminal complaint will come to the prosecutors, that person will be also punished. So
what can you do to challenge this then?
They just reduce everything in order to make a comfortable life for the corrupted politicians mainly.
So can I just repeat that question? What can you do to challenge this? Will we see a repeat of those huge demonstrations that you referred to earlier from people coming out onto the streets to protest?
Yeah, the first step will the opposition party, we agreed today, will be to attack these changes to the Constitutional Court. Then we'll hope the Constitutional Court will understand what is the real effect of these changes. And it's also on 26th of May there are Europarliamentary elections, and we are using this new pressure to dismantle the justice, to ask the people to come to vote in order to change the reality in Romania. Because in the last 2.5 years, Romania debated mainly or only about the way Mr. Dragnea to get rid of jail, instead to debate about motorways, hospitals or education. And this is a huge frustration in the society, because the people said, okay, justice, justice, justice. Morning, afternoon, evening, let's come back to govern the country. This Social Democrat government doesn't care any longer, and the idea to to move the embassy and all the elements in Jerusalem. There are a lot of elements Mr. Dragnea used in order to solve his own personal problem with the justice, and he didn't care at all the country. So it's a huge frustration in the society, and we are quite enthusiastic and optimistic that the people will come to vote for the Europarliamentary elections on 26th of May.
Dan Barna, leader of the opposition Save Romania Union Party, thank you very much for talking to us here at Euronews.